I am Penny Gomez, and welcome to Pop, Penny on Point with profiles on persons of interest. This is a show where we get to know some of your favorite personalities just a little bit better, and we have lots of fun doing so. You too can get in on the action. Just go online, check out our pages. We provided clues for you, and you never know. You might actually be right about who the guest is on the show. And the best part is, there are fabulous prizes to be won. I hear a doorbell. Let's see who's popped by. Are you ready to see who is today's guest on Pop? Okay, here we go. And it's the Honorable Dr. Nyan Gadsby-Dolly, Minister of Education. Thank you so much for joining us on Pop. I think we have to do the ceremonial. That's right. So if you guessed correct, remember that there are gifts, compliments, abridance for you. So much to talk about with Minister Gadsby-Dolly. Dr. Nyan Gadsby-Dolly has popped by for a visit. Dr. Gadsby-Dolly. That's a mouthful. Do people ever say what's the short version of that name?
It is. I get Dr. Dolly all the time, so that's fine.
That's fine. And she's so accommodating with it. You are representative of the people, and you've made inroads in terms of your political career in for another term. What does it mean to you to represent? I know St. Anne's East. What does it mean to you to represent the people?
It means a lot. It means that you have to always put your best foot forward. It means that wherever you are, whatever you're doing your best, understanding that people are looking at you, looking up to you, which took a while for me to get accustomed to, because you're accustomed being yourself and, doing things for you. But now you have to understand that there's an added layer. You're doing things for everyone. So whether you're in the parliament speaking, whether you're in the ministry working, whether you are in the grocery shopping, you remember that you are a representative and people are looking up to you and at you. So,
yes,
very important.
Interestingly, just before you came to the show, I heard you were in the mall. And I said to myself, she goes to the mall? Like, you mean she trades through like every average person going to the mall?
I live in Sawa, so I always shout out my Sawa peeps. I go to the Crazy as a regular thing. I walk through the Crazy. I love shopping in the Crazy. I love shopping at the mall. I have 3 children. So that keeps me well-grounded into every aspect of very normal life.
Okay, and that gives me a nice segue into what I'm asking. I did tell you before I was stalking you. I've been stalking her. I'm not joking. All through social media, I've been reading up. And I was saying to her, I can't find a pic of the children, of the husband anywhere. Are you trying to keep them from us? Is there a different persona that you try to reserve for family life? What's the balance?
Well, it's important to preserve it. I don't try actively to do that, but my children, I have 3 children, and they are all teenagers. So, they have their own life right now. In my first term, they were around a lot more because they were younger. But now, they're on their own, they have their own agenda. And my husband is also very introverted. So he doesn't like the public spotlight too much. So that's why you would see me a lot and not them quite so much.
What do they think of mommy in the spotlight, though? Because I remember with my son, I had a little issue with him, being on TV. It was like, Mommy, I don't like to go to school because people ask about you. I don't know. How did, they react to that?
I think they took it very well. They're troopers. They took it extremely well. They have not shown any negative light towards it. They laugh a lot at some of the things that I said when people say things about me that they know are not true, or they feel that, say, Mommy, they don't really know you, and that's it. So they are not adversely affected by it, and they feel no real pressure.
No real pressure. Well, that's good. Tell us about the, Gadsby-Dolly that people may not know. Because obviously, I know that, you're in office. There's certain things that come along with you being a politician. But then there's just the Gadsby-Dolly at home. Tell us something that we don't know about you.
Many people may not know that I used to be a face painting clown at one point.
What?
So I love art. I loved face painting. And my children, when they were small, we went to children's parties. And I was fascinated by the face painting. I could not get over it. So I went to 1 and 2 and 3 parties, and at one point I just couldn't hold it back any longer. So I asked the clown, how do you get into this? And she explained to me how, And I contacted, and I spent about 3 years. Chuckles, Tinkerbell and Friends, that was the company I worked with. Yes, and I enjoyed thoroughly every minute of it. I loved it.
Who would have thought? I mean, a woman of many talents. While doing research on you, I recognize that you're also into biblical history. Yes. What is the appeal there?
So I'm a Seventh-day Adventist, grew up Seventh-day Adventist. My grandfather was a pastor. So we are always big into biblical study, worship. I still worship every morning with my family. So we get up early and we read directly from the Bible. So that fascination with the Bible, with the stories of the Bible, how it relates to modern day life, and proving some of these stories true, that has always been one of my fascinations, and it continues to be so. So I am a big fan of the Bible and the history of the Bible.
And you can't go wrong with that. It's a good book. And then it's a good read at any time of day. You know what else is good? On this show, we always have lots of surprises. And normally they're good surprises. That's right. So you know what? I think I hear the doorbell. Are you ready to see who's popped by?
Bring them on.
Bring them on. All right, let's see who's popped by for a visit. Welcome to Pop.
Hi, good afternoon.
Welcome to Pop, and have a seat. I'm good. Just so
I almost get up on her girl.
How are you going, darling?
Ladies. Minister Ayanna Webster-Roy has joined us on Pop. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Looking swanky, as both of you both. Great surprise.
I came on the boat just so you. Your family.
That's right. And we tried to keep this, and I'm thinking to myself, they are so close. Can we get this done? Is she going to slip and tell her? So thank you for being a surprise. That's what we do on Pop. It's all about surprises.
That's an excellent.
But we can have one without the other, because we recognize, and we've seen it when we've looked at the Parliament channel, which I am a fan of. We see you all sitting, you sit close together last term. I know there's one person separating you now, but I know the camaraderie that was built there.
Yeah.
And we said if somebody had to surprise Minister Gadsby-Dolly, it would be you. Ladies, talk to us about what it means just being female in a male-dominated environment and just taking a seat at what I call the big boy table.
Well, first of all, it's good to have a strong support system, somebody you could lean on. And Dr. Dolly has been my calm in this storm. Sometimes I could have a temper and she would be like, don't get up and curse. Yes, it's really good having somebody that you could trust, somebody you could be vulnerable with. Because sometimes as a woman, you don't want to open up and to show the soft side, the emotional side, because you have to think that you have to put up this front, that you're powerful and you're strong. But to have somebody that you could just be you, that is a blessing.
It's a blessing. What about from your
I
perspective?
think Ayanna hit the nail on the head when she says, you need somebody who you can open up with, you can be comfortable with. Because sometimes as a woman in a male-dominated area, you feel almost apologetic for the fact that you are a woman and you are feminine. And that is something that is really, when you have another woman there, it shows you that it's okay to be how you are. You are a woman. Yes. There's no apology necessary for that. There's no apology necessary for being worried about your children when you're in Parliament for long hours. There's no apology needed. And Ayanna and I happen to have the same kind of children. We both have 2 girls and a boy in the same order.
And we did see same time.
Same time. Yeah. So that's the thing. Yeah. So it is really a blessing to have someone there who understands it from your point of view, from your paradigm, and who you can bounce ideas off, and who can give you that type of support. That is absolutely wonderful, fabulous, and that is the kind of relationship we've had. So it's such a lovely story.
You're glad that we got you. The entire charity, like the dance competition.
I'm glad that we got you.
Remember that, right?
Now, ladies, when we come back, lots more. We have 2 fantastic ministers in the house, and we just closed off by them saying no apologizing for being a woman and a strong woman at that. So much more to come. You have to stay tuned, though, because tell you, I'm going to put these ladies in the spotlight even more. So stay tuned to Pop. we're back on Pop with Minister Gadsby-Dolly and Minister Webster-Roy. Ladies, I tell you, I mean, you're such an inspiration to so many young women who are really wanting to just excel. And I think it sets a standard, and a very good standard at that. And one such person is actually a little youngster. Her name is Corinne.
Oh, yes.
I knew you would get it right away.
She's a darling.
And she is a darling. Corinne has written a book,
Brilliant.
Chronicles of Corinne. And I know that she visited with you recently.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm not the only one who asks questions. You know, she wants a few more answers. I know she visited with you, but there are more questions that Corinne has for you. So let's take a look at that.
Hello, Minister Webster-Roy. Do you remember the yoga poses I showed you?
Yes.
Have you been practicing?
You have to cross your legs, but you have to get to close your eyes and say namaste.
Namaste.
I've been doing my yoga poses and riding my bike.
I can't ride a bike.
I know you can't ride a bike.
I can't ride a bike.
You mean you can do everything but your cancer, no riding a bike?
I thought I was the only person.
But you know what, neither can I, but we won't tell anyone. This
We
is
have company.
shameful. All accomplished women and we can't ride a bike. So we need Corinne to teach us. So have you been practicing the poses? The yoga
As I was
poses?
just whispering, I have no coordination. So I've tried it. Every time I try to stand on one leg,
She wanted to know about hobbies and, you know, what are your hobbies?
funny enough, my therapy is cooking. So whenever I feel stressed out or bored, I will go in the kitchen, I'll bake, cook, make cake, make ice cream, just do anything around food.
Is that true? Because the real, you know, test of that is in the taste. Have you tasted her food?
I have not just yet. I have to come again.
Oh, this is not good enough. No, but you know what? That might change today on Pop.
To fix that, right?
Ladies,
Seriously.
that may change today on Pop. I know. The show is full of surprises. What about your hobbies? Besides, did you know that she's into biblical history?
Yes.
Yes.
That is,
So what are some of the other hobbies?
I like to read. I like to sew.
Yes, I did see that.
Yeah, I don't get enough time to sew now. Cooking is not one of my hobbies.
I like to cook, yeah.
I like to sew. I like craft.
And
So,
scribble and drawing.
Yes, and drawing.
She's always
I'm into,
drawing.
yeah, I'm into that. I was telling them that I was into face painting. So I'm into that. I'm into drawing. I'm into craft. I'm into sewing, things with my hands. Very creative.
Okay. And we have to ask for the ladies because people are fascinated, and I know that you hear a lot about it on social media about your hairstyles and the natural hair. Do you do your own hair?
Well, my daughter twisted my hair last night.
So once it's in the fro, then yes, that's just how it is.
Yes.
Of course, if I have to do protective maintenance, I'd go to a hairdresser to get the braids.
the braids,
or that kind of
Yes,
thing.
I like that. She says protective maintenance. We just say slap on some braids. You know, protective maintenance, you know. But ladies, because you are really seen as fashion icons, you know, we thought we would have some fun with you. So we thought we would keep it in the natural realm to do what we call or pop or flop. Are you ready? So we're going to put it up on
Pop.
screen. We're going to put it up on screen and you have to tell us exactly what you think, if it's a pop or it's a flop. Ready? Pop or flop?
Pop.
Pop. You know what? I can see both of you with this. And this is actually very unique. It's a braid, believe it or not, that, you know, it's just
Nice.
very fresh on the market. What about
I
this
love
one?
that. That's a pop.
That's a pop. You
I
know.
love it.
Hey, you know, okay. But I think that you'll take chances. What about this, guys?
I don't like the...
Yeah.
Flop? No,
Yeah.
too much going on?
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit too adventurous. Okay, let's go. What about this?
I actually like that.
Pop.
That's a pop.
Yeah, you know what? I actually like the earrings on the back there.
Yeah.
Pop,
Very
pop,
different, but pop, yes. This.
That's a
Pop.
pop.
That's a pop,
Yeah.
right. Okay. This
Pop.
one?
That's a pop,
Pop.
yeah.
Pop,
Oh, so you
pop.
would have your boys, your
love
sons
it.
wearing this? Be honest.
I have no
Love it.
problem. yeah.
Yes? Okay. What about
Oh
this?
my
Oh,
God,
she's
pop.
gorgeous.
Pop, pop,
Yes. What about
Pop.
this one?
Pop.
Pop.
Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pop.
That's a pop.
Pop.
Mhm.
So no issues with men having long
No.
hair.
Oh, no.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
That's
Pop.
a pop.
That
Oh, God,
I can
the
tell
lips
the
there.
ones that you're
Pop,
really
pop.
like. Okay.
I love the lips. Yeah, and here. Pop.
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 Mm-hmm.
Pop to the top.
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. What
Pop.
about this?
Pop.
Pop.
Yeah.
Pop.
As in, you can see yourself with this?
I can.
I would be
I
adventurous to do
can.
it. Yeah.
You would do it. Okay. All right. And that was our last pop-up flop. But ladies, I think that, you live in the realm of fashion. People who live in the realm of fashion, everything for them, nothing is too much. There was one flop, I think, in there.
Like
It's a
the
little too
string
much.
was too,
It's a
and
little
it's,
too
yeah,
much.
It
it's
was
a little
too
bit
much.
stringy, yeah.
Okay, all right. So tell us then, who's dressing you? So I know that you do your own hair if it's a fro. You are not really so much of a hair person. You get some assistants.
Yeah, the children.
The children. The children, I like that. What about who's dressing you in terms of your fashion sense?
So I would pick something out and then I would model for my children and my husband.
So who picked this, for instance? Because this is very hot.
So I picked this.
Uh-huh.
And then when I was getting ready, I asked my daughters and they said, Mom, you look hot. And that was my goal, my green light.
As long as they say that, the stamp of approval. If the teenage girls say, Mommy, you're looking hot, that's it.
That's my my green light.
What about you?
Right, well, I dress myself. I could be a little adventurous. I love colors. I love things that are different. So if I feel like I'm going a little over the edge, I would consult with my daughters. My daughters are 19 and 16. So, they're at the
Yes,
age
of
where they're
course.
very into fashion. So they would give their opinion. Sometimes I take it, sometimes I don't. But yeah, I like bright colors. I like, I like all that mix. So I do my own thing.
Let's talk about misconceptions. If you had to clear up one misconception that's out there in the public domain about, each of you, what would it be? Let's start with you.
People think that I'm standoffish, but it's not standoffish. I'm very, very shy.
Yes.
And you would
for that.
Yes, I'm very, very shy. So I'm not the type of person to just walk in a room and I'll come in, examine. And if I find someone I'm comfortable with, then I'll gravitate towards that person. But a lot of people think that I'm standoffish, but it's just I'm very, 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 very shy.
And interesting, you chose to go into politics with all that shyness. But
Every time I had to go on a platform, I used to have, even all in Parliament, I have to psych myself up. Sometimes when we used to sit together, she would squeeze my hand before.
support.
I have the same problem. See, I'm
You are
struggling
shy?
to find a different. I am. I'm an introvert, and I think that's probably people think I am an outgoing person, but I'm not. I am an introvert. So yes, we both have the same kinds of. That's why we give each other so much support because it is difficult to put yourself out there and to put your whole family into public view. So yes, that would be one of my the main things that I am an introvert.
Okay.
And so, regardless of the fact that I may like fashion, I may like things that are different, I also like very much my own company and being quiet and by myself. So, yeah.
That's very interesting tidbit there that you're sharing with us and very important. But what it speaks to as well, too, it's the fact that you are both overcomers. And I think that's such a powerful message for Trinidad and Tobago to take just before we go into break. When we come back, there's a lot more happening on Pop. Somebody said they're good in the kitchen. The other person said not so much. We're going to find out who's really going to be the victor. When we come back, we put them to the test and check their kitchen skills. Stay tuned. And we're back in Pop, and I promise you a challenge. To my right, Minister Gadsby-Dolly. To my left, Minister Ayanna Webster-Roy, and they're laughing already. I can see where this is going to go. Ladies, in front of you, you see, baskets of goodies, plates there filled with everything from kale, oats, pineapples, celery, cucumbers, cherries. And your task is to create a healthy drinks. Now, I know that you nourished 6 children among you, and they're all very healthy. So I'm trusting that you can make a healthy drink. And to the winner, there's going to be a fantastic trophy and bragging rights. So let's see. You have your ice there. One thing though, the secret ingredient that you must use either one of those blue waters, the malts there, either one of them in your healthy drink, your shake. Try not to kill me because the taste test is with me, please. I still have a few more things I want to do with life. So are you ready?
Yep.
Okay.
I already concede because I don't eat fruits.
Okay, take it away.
So we have to use the malts.
Have to use them.
Okay. Let's go with the original. Here we go. Wow. Malta. Pineapple Malta?
We have to use, we both going for the same thing.
Hold on. They choose 2 similar people.
You know what? I think the best ingredients would have been the banana.
Yeah,
But
because
can't
neither
stand
of
the
us like
smell.
banana. Yeah.
Ice.
Yeah. Oh, must have some grapes.
So this is definitely out of my comfort zone. I've never eaten a ripe banana. This is cantaloupe, right? Or some kind of...
Yeah, cantaloupe.
I'm not sure if I've ever tried this in my life.
Yeah, a little more pineapple here. Balance of the kale.
I'm not going for healthy. I'm going to what might taste good. This one is what, clear?
Oh, let me put some ice in there too.
Dean's famous.
At least it'll be cool, whatever it tastes like, right? Put some pineapple there for the sweetness.
I thought it was a clear thing.
Oh, the one I had was clear.
You set me up.
Well, in the
told me
same boat. Come, let's get cheers. In the same boat here.
You told me it was a clear drink.
At least it's clear. You have to taste it, not us.
I heard that.
Only comfort. Okay.
All right. So it's kale, pineapple. I'm going for a very pineapple grape taste. Right?
I'm just
Balance
going
of the
for
kale.
at least a little bit tasty.
Yeah. A little sweetness, right? Okay. Oh, let's see.
Make sure this is tight. Right.
The press hard.
That looks pretty. Take the off button on this side.
All right. Let's go. All right. Let's know what to do.
I don't
Okay.
think my
Well,
I don't think I got all my eyes. It looks pretty.
you're gonna push some ice. You can put some ice. Well,
Okay, ladies, are you ready?
let's just say that we love you, Penny.
I don't know. This is before you kill me, right? Okay, so you have your glasses there, right?
All right.
This looks watery.
Well,
Cheers, Dr. D.
cheers.
Okay,
Penny,
I'm gonna go with this one first. I am actually petrified. I have to tell you all, I am genuinely petrified.
At least it was healthy.
Okay, a lot of the cantaloupe. Not bad.
Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah.
It tastes healthy. Okay, you ready?
That's a nice way of saying.
You know what? You both did extremely well, considering that, you a first time, you don't like bananas, you did really well. I noticed that you all avoided the celery, you avoided the cucumbers, you avoided the oats, some of the really healthy things as well. You didn't bother with that. You went straight for just...
I would have done oats with a milk.
Milk. Okay. Yeah. All right, but you know what? I think you're both winners. You did really
I
well.
gave Dr. Dolly the prize. It looks nice.
You know, and I think that you're going to be right this time.
Yeah.
Mind you, she said she's the cook, and you're not the cook. But apparently, you know what I mean, the non-cook is a non-cook kind of...
Comforts with all the fruits and...
all the fruits. Okay, well, you know what? You actually do get our trophy. Let me just go here for it.
When we came in, Dr. Dolly was like, and she looked at me.
And this is our pop trophy. You notice the pans and the spoons there. So again, bragging rights. So, when you go to work next week, you have something to show people and say, yeah, I don't cook and I won this. I don't cook and look at what I won. So congratulations. Here you go. Bestowed on you. Well done.
Yes, well done.
Guys, still some more on Pop. Stay tuned. Coming back your way. The fun continues now on Pop with our guests, Dr. Nyan Gadsby-Dolly and Ayanna Webster-Roy. Ladies, we had lots of fun in the kitchen. You tried to kill me. I don't care what anybody says. But we're past that. Now I'm past it. But another challenge yet again for you. I love playing charades. You love charades?
My children love them.
Your children. That means she's not thrilled and she's not going to be happy that we are going to be playing a game of charades. Now, the production team has, they're very wicked people, I just have to tell you, because I don't even know what these charades are, I have to tell you. So we're all going to be playing it together. But at least you have a choice of choosing, from the bowl. Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
And whatever it is, you keep it to yourself. And don't worry, I'm in this with you. So, she gets to do it and we have to guess. Okay, so let's see.
Can I sing or I just have to act? Just act.
Yes.
Okay. My God.
Okay.
I have no idea what to do.
Is it a show?
Carnival.
Oh, no. So I can say it's a show?
Okay, show.
It's a show. Wow. I don't know what to do.
Series?
Saturday Night Live.
It's a series.
Local?
Yes. Not local.
Not local.
Chairs?
No, it's for children.
For children. Sesame Street.
Yes.
How you feel that?
One penny. Nyan you. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Your turn.
How you feel about Sesame Street? Okay.
Okay, let me take that from you. Okay. I see a wicked smile. Shoes.
Foot.
Duck. Quack.
I could give one hint.
Yes.
Folklore.
Folklore.
Gwen.
Oh.
Ah,
Well done. Okay, let's go. 2 more. Okay, let's take that from you. Your turn.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right, you have this one covered. I can see it.
Yes, you're all excited.
Drink. Uh-huh.
Staggerman's beer.
Stagger.
Carib.
What am I doing?
Drinking.
You're drinking.
And the stag is.
Beastly cold.
They did say that they're very close, so I've been excluded from this closeness. But you know what? I get to do the last one. Let's see if both of you can get it. Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's go.
It's an action.
It's a place.
Please.
Place.
Local.
Local. West.
Beach.
No. Community.
Carnage.
Show. Connected to a show.
Westwood Park.
Westwood Park.
I love to watch.
Really?
Okay. All right. Who gets the last one? Because you've won, you get a turn
yes.
again.
Please. Oh. Two clues. Local production, right?
Best
Best
village.
village.
Yes,
Yeah,
West Village.
Well done.
Thank you so very much. This has been fun.
Yes,
And you know what? I normally suck at charades, so I think playing it with you two ladies is just that, show me up a little bit, but it's okay. I can take that. It's that's absolutely fine.
We did well.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
You did really well. We're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, positivity of the people. We have to see what's happening. Who's doing what good work out in the community. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Pop with our guests, Dr. Nyan Gadsby-Dolly and Minister Ayanna Webster-Roy. Ladies, this is our last segment, and I think that, we've had such a fantastic show so far, but I think it's important that I ask you, if you had to give advice to, a young lady, there's one piece of advice, what would it be?
Just one.
Just one.
Piece of advice.
For me, it would be strong.
To be strong.
Be strong.
And love yourself.
Yes.
You have to love yourself first before you can allow anybody else to even love you. It must start with you, so love yourself.
Really good advice, ladies, and I don't think you could have said it any better. You know who else is doing fantastic work in the community? Families in Action. Let's take a look.
Live, learn, and love. Families in Action continues to help with transforming relationships within the family, organizations, and communities.
We have an ongoing addiction support group where we meet Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, where people who have that problem could walk in off the street and come and join our group. This has been ongoing. As a matter of fact, this has been the genesis of Families in Action.
Our counseling services are available to the individual, couple, and family to help with a wide range of psychosocial concerns and issues.
For the past 20 years, Families in Action has mounted workshops throughout Trinidad and Tobago. And I will expect for the next 20 years that Families in Action will continue to promote positive parenting through its programs, which is one of the best programs that I can think of.
You're talking about wellness, you're talking about health promotion activities or organizationally designed programs that focus on healthier behaviors in the workplace. Now, there are 5 key components of that. That's work-life balance, health and safety, employee engagement, employee recognition, and employee growth and development.
Our youth education is founded on the belief that youth can be empowered to assist their peers and help them develop positive attitudes and behaviors through leadership and life skill development. All of our services are accessible online. Check us out for webinars, virtual trainings, addiction support, counseling, and workplace support. Remember, together, we are family.
Ladies, it's time to play Rapid Fire. You ready?
Never played it before. Bring it on.
All you have to do is very simple. Just answer the question very quickly. First thing that comes to your head. If you could buy any type of food right now, what would it be?
Roti.
Jerk chicken.
Ooh, yeah. Okay. What is the one thing that annoys you the most that you can share with us?
Whining.
Really?
Whining, like
WHIN. Yeah.
I think when people are disloyal.
Loyalty. Nice. Who do you admire the most?
My mother.
Mother.
The most? My son.
Your son. Okay. Nicely said. What was your favorite book growing up?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. I'm a Harry Potter fan too.
A Tale of Two Cities.
That too. But then again, I read. If you could go any place in the world right now, what would it be and why?
Jerusalem.
Jerusalem.
Yeah. I would really love to go to see the temple.
Yes.
Yeah.
Africa. These are ladies after my own heart, I have to tell you. What do you think of when I say fruit?
Yuck.
I so know you were going to say that. I so know.
Pineapple.
Pineapple. What makes you smile?
Family time.
Aw.
My husband.
Aw, he must be. I know there's a big smile right now on somebody's face. Who is your favorite cartoon character and why?
That curvaceous lady. Oh, what's her
Betty
name? Betty Boop. Yeah.
Betty. Ooh, yeah. Huh?
I always wanted to look like that.
I like the coyote.
Wile E.
Yeah,
Coyote.
Wile E. Coyote.
Coyote.
Okay.
I always wanted to look like Betty Boop.
What is the most interesting thing that you have in your handbag? Because you know we ladies, we pack just about everything.
Vitamin C.
Vitamins, that is a good thing to have about now. Yes.
An Afrocomb.
An Afrocomb. A pick. An
medicine.
old-time pick.
Yeah, old-time
Yes,
pick.
okay. What was your worst subject in school?
Math.
Math. Yeah. You know what? This is, me. That would be me. What?
Physics.
Physics. You wouldn't think so, eh? Doctor of chemistry, organic chemistry and that too. What is better, being organized or attention to detail?
Attention to detail.
Yeah?
Being organized.
Yeah, I have to say, this was one of the
That's a
toughest
difficult
ones.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it really was. And I couldn't decide. So I said,
Yeah.
I'm glad I don't have to answer it. What is the one item that you think you could never live without?
Item.
Anything at all?
Anything at all.
I think-
Outside of food and that
I
kind
was
of
just
thing.
thinking-
Yes, correct.
A car.
A car. Okay, fair enough. because you're not into the walking thing. Yeah.
Maybe a television.
Television.
Yeah.
You're a big TV fan. Okay.
She said cell phone.
That would be me. The mobile would absolutely be me.
No, because sometimes you just need to switch off from everybody having access. So for me, when I'm looking at television, that's when I could put myself in a different space.
Different
in a
space.
different
I
zone.
feel I need to change and say phone. Because that's like my appendage.
Yeah. Well, you know what, ladies, that takes us into what we call pennies picks. And I'm so glad you said about different space. Because we live in a world that is so quick, and we talk about our mobile phones and it being practical and appendage and so on. And sometimes we do sort of need to get away. And for me, in Penny's Picks, I profile, it could be anything from a movie, a dance, a book, but something that really is sort of inspirational to me. So this week in Penny's Picks, I want to just profile Chronicles of Corin, 7 Days of Fun.
Hi, Auntie Penny. The name of my book is Chronicles of Corin, 7 Days of Fun. It's about me and my family doing fun activities. You can get it on Amazon.
And this little girl, and she's visited with you.
Brilliant.
She is absolutely brilliant. I mean, how many of us can say that we have, a book being sold on Amazon? I certainly can't. I've tried a couple of times to write a few things, and it never made it out of my bedroom. So I want to say congratulations to Corin on your book. And then my other book, because this particular time with the lockdown, it's really given me some spare time to just really do a lot of reading. I'm a huge reader. I consume books I can get read a book in one day. It's that intense to me. But it's really put me back in touch with a few things that I'd forgotten about. So my book of the moment is Courtesy Kotala. I think that every person living in Trinidad needs to have this in their library. I absolutely love it. It talks to all those phrases that we use. We don't even know what they mean sometimes, and it really explains it. So you'll see my little dog is here. I folded the book. I'm somewhere, you see? Right now I am better belly boss than good food waste.
Yeah.
Right? So that's where I am. But this is a must-read, a must-have, and it makes a perfect gift as well. So those are Penny's Picks, ladies. All right, and the other thing that we do is, we believe that we're on the pulse, and I'm on the pulse here because you ladies are always trending, you're always fashionable, whether it is, hairstyles or clothing. But we pose a particular question to our fans online, and we want to know if it got what we call the POP stamp of approval. Let's find out.
If you see her poor, why not swing your waist? Watching the lava, all the ladies joining cheer. If you see her poor, why not swing your waist? Watching the lava, all the ladies joining cheer. She can't wait to catch the lava, can't wait to throw the.
Sessa, she want a sessa,
She took my hair, she took my there, she took my hair, she took my there, she took.
911, what is your emergency? I hear shots! Okay, ma'am, calm down. What kind of shots?
Okay, ladies, we always surprise you on POP. You've had quite a few surprises. Some you like, some you don't like. I did mention that sometimes I have a song or a book that I like. And we always try to sort of end the show having something that is very experiential. Where is this going? This is going with I'm obsessed with the song and that dance, Jerusalem.
I love this song.
And when you said already that you wanted to go to Jerusalem, I can't take you there. But I know what? I could at least teach you a dance that has the same name. Would you settle for that? She's already told me she's not coordinated, but don't worry. Neither am I. With all the teaching that I say I'm going to teach you, I'm not so great at it either. But I think that we should be game for that. And, it's a dance that's trending. You look like you know it already.
I like to dance.
I did see that you won the local Dancing with the Stars.
And Ayanna was there.
Yeah,
yes.
Supporting.
Yes.
So maybe you should be teaching us then.
Yes.
Yes, maybe you should be teaching us. So are you ready? Okay, so I think we stand and this is when we do the moves. All right, ladies, are you ready?
Ready.
All right, tutorial first. We're doing a tutorial first and then we're going to So Minister Webster-Roy is loosening her hands, but she should be loosening is really her feet. Okay, all right, let's go. Let's get music. Okay. Let's go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. To the left and 2, 3. To the right. 1, 2. And let's go now. Left foot. 1.
Wait, you have to go back.
You see what I tell you? This is why she's here. She's very right.
Okay, so
okay.
Good.
Right, start it now. Let's again. Okay, back now.
Back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Let go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then what?
Okay, we got that. You see, it was not hard. You did it perfectly.
No, I didn't do it at all. You all lost me at left.
We lost her left, but she is such, she really put her heart into it, and I appreciate that. We're going to do it again to take us out, but I just want to remind people that you can go online, check to see who's going to be the very next guest on Pop. The clues are there waiting for you, as well as prizes. We're coming to you today. We are in the lovely Goodwood Gardens at a beautiful property here. And this is Pop. This is what we do on Pop. We have lots of fun, and we get to know our personalities just a little bit more. All right, you ready?
Okay. All right. Okay, Ayanna, shake.
She's in charge.
Ready to
go. 1, 2, 3.
Back. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And away. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done.
Good job.
Well done. Good job.
What's in there?
Ilondoloze